Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the SnoopCast. On my left, we have the red team of Austin, Bruce, Reginald, and Hitler.
Einstein!
Oh, just calm down. I'll get to you later. On my right, the blue team of
I want to be blue team.
Fine, Austin. Wait, who said that?
No, it's me.
Okay, Reginald's on the blue team now. And it's Hitler,
Fuck you,
Bruce,
Red.
and Austin against Reginald.
Einstein!
You guys know the rules. You can either take the dare or the physical challenge. Which one will they take? Find out on this episode of the SnoopCast.
I like
No, the
physical
show was
challenges.
not made by super autistic people.
Yeah.
Wait, that's the wrong.
Let's have a crossover, and also let's have Legends of the Hidden Temple. Let's have that giant, the fucking
The
giant.
crag.
Yeah, the crag. Let's have the crag.
Don't
Alrighty.
call it like that.
The fuck is the
crag.
crag?
That sounds like a code word for vagina.
Cody.
I've never heard
Oh,
that.
yeah, do me in my crag.
Give the crag.
That sounds really crusty and disgusting.
Give me the crag.
Yeah.
The aggro.
Okay,
Oh my
well,
god.
hello
Okay.
everyone.
Welcome
We're
to
doing
week
this.
2 of the SpookCast month.
The SpookCast, and today we're gonna talk about Spookalodian shows.
Oh,
Make
how
it sweet,
spooky.
everyone.
Ah, real monsters. That's spooky.
That's very spooky.
And make sure
Ah.
you drop a line. Our phone number is 1-900-561-0892.
No.
We should've got Mark's
To
numbers on
the
it.
people watching this, I want you to call where our hotspot is the 7. It's called 717-777-777.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't. No, it's a
You have reached
1-900.
the line for phone sex for men.
It costs 10 minutes per $10 per minute to
It
talk to us.
costs
million.
10 minutes.
It costs 10 minutes to talk to us.
We already have 2 viewers right now.
Oh, I think it's us.
No,
Yeah,
I'm not one of these.
I
I'm
think
not.
I'm not-
one of
I
them
don't
might be
want-
my sister.
I don't watch this shit.
God damn it, Molly.
She's... I don't know if she's watching this or not.
I don't watch this garbage, so I'm not one of the viewers. So yeah, welcome to the SpookCast, where we talk about very
Nick.
hauntingly great cartoons.
Nickelodeon.
Oh, speaking of Halloween and Nick, do you guys remember that Nick Halloween promo from a while
Nick
back?
or Treat.
Yes, that one. Thank you for saying it
You
correctly.
mean the one that who we were trying to copy off of kept talking about?
Nick
Yep.
or treat everyone.
Nick.
You think
long
Now
pause.
you've just
Yeah.
earned a Sega 32X.
There's no point in having a
what-
32X without
Nick,
like a Genesis.
Yeah,
You
but
basically gave him
but
nothing.
I saw this promo for Nick or Treat, and they had like what this one kid called? It was like wow, like you just want a Sega 32X and Sonic Chaos X.
Yeah, but
like,
that's just an add-on, so without the Genesis, you can't really use it.
That's just like, hey,
Yeah,
you gotta
no,
connect.
people are
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like
you just want a
That's-
64
that's
DD.
exactly like just giving someone a Connect. It was like, oh, you did, or just giving someone the Wii U gamepad. It's like, oh, you did it.
It's like giving them to like the Nintendo 64 DD like without the N64 itself.
No, I have a story about that. So
Oh,
like
boy.
for Christmas, my grandma doesn't know anything about anything, so she gives us like a new, the Tony Hawk's snowboard, or no, excuse me,
Pro Skater?
Shaun White, his like snowboarding game. And he, my grandma gave us one of those. It was an add-on like snowboard that you can ride on, but we
Ooh.
didn't have a Wii.
My friend has one of those. Speaking
So we
of
just had a-
speaking of Tony Hawk, Tony
Shaun
Hawk Pro Skater 5 is released and it's
Oh,
not
yeah.
finished.
I was telling
Do I
Reginald about that earlier.
Do I love Skate 3? Yes, I do.
Dude, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 5 is worse than that. Like, they just released
Is it at least
Tony Hawk's
entertaining?
contract until 2015. They're like, okay, whatever. We'll just squeeze one last game out while we have them. So they
Is
just
it-
made
is
a
it-
game in like a couple weeks.
Is it as entertaining as Skate 3?
If you like paying big companies like Tony Hawk, then yeah,
I love supporting my local heroes.
Tony Hawk.
Definitely
Has
one of
anyone cared about him since the 90s?
I don't think anyone's cared about him
so.
since like
Ever
2000.
since this
2000s.
weird
I thought he was dead.
animated movie from Cartoon Network.
I've always thought that he looked like Lance Armstrong.
Does anyone not remember that though? He had a movie about him, an animated movie.
An animated movie.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh,
it premiered
maybe
on
Star or
Cartoon
something.
Network, and they were allowed to say "pissed" and "get the hell out of there" on that.
Oh my
Jesus.
god,
Speaking of 90s Nickelodeon and extreme sports,
that's pretty extreme if you know what I mean.
Rocket.
No, we're not there yet. The
Rocket
first show
Power.
we're on is Doug.
Rocket power. Rock the
Oh
power.
yeah,
Rocket
I don't
power.
think we've actually
G.
formally introduced the topic. So today we're talking about 90s cartoons, you know, the best
90s
cartoons
Nickelodeon.
ever, and we need them because they are not, they can't be as good as like Adventure Time because, you know, those shows suck. I hate Adventure Time.
Wow.
Fucking-
Specifically, we're talking about Paramount company, Nicktoons. You know Paramount, that company that used to make good movies.
Yeah, the mountain one.
Decisions after decisions.
The
Now they
pair
don't
of
even care.
mountains.
They don't even care anymore. I don't think they
Because they're
make those
literally
movies.
on their hind legs in popularity.
Like, what movies did they
What
make
is it, the
recently?
Paramount Peak. I don't know.
They make mostly
I don't even know what that
the
is.
Transformer movies because that's pretty much all they're known for, and they're known for box office bombs such as Last Airbender.
Oh, Nickelodeon
Ooh.
classic.
And
Yeah.
such as Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Oh, Nickelodeon classic.
No, that was actually a success, which kind of made me curse God.
What about the first animated one? The like the 2000 and the one that came out before Michael Bay. You know what I mean?
Yeah, again, they're very well known.
Yeah.
Okay, so now that we've got the announcement, let's get on to the topic of Doug.
Yeah.
Oh boy, Doug. Do I love Doug, man. He's so funny. Doug's funny.
Oh,
Well,
So
man.
entertaining.
Well,
And his
man.
Eddie
Wait.
Mayonnaise.
In the
And his
spirit of that, I'm
blue
gonna put
friend
my underwear on. Did he put it on his
here.
head or over his pants?
And that dog. Dog the Doug.
Man, Pork Chop is the best.
Man.
I guess. I don't have a lot to say about Doug because I never watched it.
I watched a few episodes. It's like it's this kid who moves into like a different neighborhood, and for some
Ooh,
reason
Fish out of water.
everybody has different colored skin. Like they're in radiation, like it's Fukushima, and then they like
This isn't
It's
the
a-
oblongs.
And they don't let him in because he's white.
They
this is
don't
literally
hate.
Fukushima
He's
or
the only white
Chernobyl.
kid in town.
Yeah.
So basically, that town in Doug is
It's reverse racist.
Uh huh.
I like how reverse racist means racist against white people.
Yeah.
It's like that's not
That's
racist.
normal
That's
racism.
counter
Just
racist.
Reverse
Chernobyl, I don't know.
racism would be like, oh, my race sucks. I hate all of us.
Right.
Weeaboos.
I guess.
I'm a weeaboo because I'm not
Man.
Japanese and I hate myself.
No, you guys are all honorary Japanese. I already grant you that, so it's all
Are
good.
you
I don't want to
Japanese?
be Japanese.
I'm only half.
He is Japanese.
Well, then you really like full 100% Jap.
No, like full like 50%.
Well, then you can't grant us that. You can only grant us half authority of Japanese.
Don't be racist.
Third. Don't be racist.
I'm just
Don't be
here playing my
reverse
Super
racist.
Nintendo. I'm just here playing my Super
Oh,
Nintendo right
in the
here.
90s feel.
Yeah, getting that 90s feel up in here, yo.
Yeah, oh, let me get my pogs and my fucking skateboard.
That's the 80s, dummy.
Let me get my.
Pods were 90s, weren't they?
I
I
think
think-
they were. Let's
They were-
get my Tiger handheld system.
That's the 80s again, dummy.
They were like they were
Bruce, it's
common in the
okay. Don't have a
90s.
heart attack.
Man, do I love my moon shoes. Those were great.
Moon
Man, Michael
boots.
Jackson was the best.
No, what about sock and boppers?
Oh
have
yeah.
those.
No, we're talking about 60s things.
More
We're-
fun.
we're
Let's talk about
the
Gak.
80s.
Let's talk about 50s propaganda.
let's talk about 60s.
Let's talk about Duck and
like,
Cover. Remember that?
counterculture.
Diddle-dum-dum, diddle-dum-dum, diddle-dum-dum. There was a turtle by the name of Bert, and the turtle was very alert. When danger threatened him, he never got hurt. He knew just what to do. He ducked and covered, ducked and covered. He did what we all must learn to do. You and you and you and you duck and cover.
There's no monster. The monster is us.
You stay.
Ooh, the Monster Society and the
The
corporation.
Monster Society and that one guy that wanted to run
So
away.
it's one of those movies.
Exactly.
Yes.
We are the monsters. Communism,
about-
actually.
Boring.
Talk about Nickelodeon classic Back at the Barnyard.
Oh my god, I
Made
love
by the
Red
people
Winners.
who made that movie, Kung Pao, Enter the Fist.
Oh yes, I love that
What?
movie. If you have never heard of Kung Pao Enter the Fist, you have to look it up on Google right now.
Wait,
It's
footage.
It's like
incredible.
Kung Pao fisting someone.
No,
Pao
no
Enter-
one's fisting anyone in that movie.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. I've watched the movie.
It
But,
is the
uh,
funniest thing ever, and it's
it's
getting a
great.
sequel soon.
Oh,
If you love '90s references and if
is
you
it
love
like a
cheesy
B movie?
kung fu, yeah. Well, it's stylized to be a B movie, you know.
Oh,
They take this one actor essentially just adds himself into two Chinese movies that were spliced up to like make it into. I think it used Tiger. What was it? I forget the name of the Chinese movie, but it was like a '70s movie that was made in Hong
And
Kong.
it turned one of what I've heard about the character, one of the most feared B-movie Chinese kung fu movie villains, into the funniest spoof villain of all time.
Right, it's incredible, and then the way to do it.
He's
Also,
a character
90s
who
reference.
first is called Master Pain, and then out of nowhere, just for the sake of making a dubbing joke, says, "You will all refer to me by now by the name of Betty."
Debbie.
Just random, but you're just
Yeah.
like, that is awesome.
maybe that means something in China.
You will all refer to me as Betty.
Yeah, Betty.
Why does everything in China have to be so cryptic?
Like I don't understand.
Oh,
Everyone
do
in
you say-
theater when I went to see this was
They're
just
too metaphoric to actually.
even the
like,
Chinese
anything.
people who thought this was going to be racist for just laughing their asses off watching this. They're like, "What the fuck?"
I can confirm that is not racist. I don't watch live action stuff.
Let's talk about the first show on this list. Doug.
We
Funny.
talked about Doug.
Talked about Doug. It's stupid. Next one.
No,
No. I have some things to say about Doug because I actually did watch the show.
Oh.
I've heard like a cast member say that okay, do you guys know who the guy Skeeter Valentine is?
No, but that sounds
Blue
radical.
He's
There's
the
a cast
one.
member that on the show, like I guess like an animator, and said, "Oh yeah, Skeeter's supposed to be black."
Oh yeah. No, you sort
And
of
like,
get
and
that
he like,
vibe.
and in the show, he's like this weird, wacky, like blue person who makes weird honking noises.
Is that the guy right next to Doug in the thumbnail?
Yes.
Yeah, look, he's just like, hey,
He looks black.
I'm so edgy.
Hi there, my name is Skeeter, and no one really pays attention to me.
I'm your
Here's my least
I'm your
favorite
typical
Muppet.
secondary wacky character sidekick. Yeah.
Patty Mayonnaise. Hey, let's talk about when Disney got Doug.
Disney
No,
got
because
Dogged.
that's not Nickelodeon.
Hashtag Dogged. Get Dogged.
Dig
Get
Doug.
Doug. He's like the Smurfs.
Get Dogged,
Yeah.
bro.
Doug is just one of those shows that I didn't really care about, but as far as I remember, right, I
They did
remember
not know
the
what
Disney-
to do with it. They were just
It's a
like,
little bit too bland.
I remember the
okay, this
Disney
is a very
version being
imaginative
a
child who
little
goes to high school and does
Yeah, but
a daydream every now and then, but it's about him trying to get in some lady's pants.
Right, like
Essentially, it is him trying to get laid by someone named Mayonnaise.
right. If the daydreams got like,
I want mayonnaise all over my face.
if the daydreams got super surreal and like Secret Life of Walter Mitty crazy, that'd be fine. But it's a little bit too bland for my liking.
It's like, yeah.
They already
yeah,
had shows that did that a bunch too.
theories.
They had Rugrats that did that, you know. They
Yeah,
did
but that wasn't their main draw. Well, I guess
yeah, but yeah,
babies
it was a large aspect of the show.
Right.
And also,
Still.
like, he had this, like, secret identity called,
Quail Man.
Quail Man, yeah. It's like
He's
Hey,
a Bart.
guys.
He's like a toned down Bart Simpson.
Back when the Simpsons was actually like cutting edge and relevant.
He's the Bart Simpson that's very passive aggressive, who can't really fight anyone at
I'm
all.
Quail Man.
He
I
just
imagine him,
punches
like-
a wall, then cries in his room for an hour, and then
I imagine
Right.
when he puts the Quailman outfit on, he gets like super violent. So he just goes into school wearing the Quailman outfit and just beats
Oh.
the shit out of everyone.
strangles
Time to get
everyone.
quailed.
That's a
Danger.
dark ending for Doug.
Get-
He's like,
Hashtag
I want to
get Doug.
see it. I want to see a reboot of that.
So I guess
Oh,
Doug did
really
Columbine. Is that the
Hashtag get Doug, boy. Punch him in the face. Brandon.
so did Doug do Columbine? He was Quail Man. He was just like, I'm
Doug
sick and
did,
tired of people trying to like.
Doug
What
confirmed
if-
it 9/11.
What if Doug was Quailman's alter ego?
Oh,
Oh shit.
This is
That's
some
a
Superman
mind fuckery
shit
right
right
there.
here.
shit. That's some mind fuckery, man. That's crazy.
Imagine if this washed up superhero pretending to be this little boy.
No, I just love movies that are about like washed up superheroes in general.
He's
It's
just
just like
delusional.
right. No, if you
It's
want
just
to,
like,
what
they're like,
happened.
hey man, I'm retired now. It's not even not. It's just like they don't want
Washed
to be
up.
superhero, but they gotta be. They're really good at it. They just want to find reasons
Okay,
for people to hate.
I
it.
have a perfect movie for that. If anyone has seen Big Man Japan, you have to watch it. It's essentially what Austin is telling you. That's what it's about. It's a guy who doesn't want to be a superhero, but he has to do it because it's his only income.
Oh man,
That sounds awesome.
that sounds awesome,
it's
bro.
great. It's great. You guys should watch it.
Next topic.
Next.
16.
And I just died.
Let's talk about SpongeBob. That's great.
No,
No,
we have to
SpongeBob.
go in
We're
order.
talking about the
We have to go in order. Let's
Nickelodeon
talk about
classic.
Rugrats.
I grew up with that show. I look back on it. It's like, what the fuck did I like about it?
Dude, I couldn't grow up with it because my mom wouldn't let me watch it as a kid. I don't know why.
Be
I can get
glad.
that.
It sucks.
This is Ren and Stimpy, right?
No. Like, I wasn't allowed to watch Rugrats. I was fine with watching Ren and Stimpy, but she wouldn't let me watch Rugrats.
Ren and
Because,
Stimpy
like,
is a
the
lot
kids
more
were,
Told you.
like
Yeah, maybe because
Is it because Angelica was being such a little bitch?
I don't know.
Maybe it's
I don't know
actually
the
because
reason,
it's a
but-
show about a bunch of parents who are very bad at raising their children.
Yeah,
And it's
I
like,
don't really.
and so like, is that the reason why your mom didn't want you to watch it? You know, so give her a bad rep.
Whose
I-
grandfather is
Dude, I
a
don't know.
PS-driven mess who watches their kids.
I think... I don't know what it is. I seriously don't know. Maybe because she thought it was like a gross out thing. Because the classy Supo thing. She's
Supo,
like,
I don't
"Oh,
know.
that's
I still
weird."
don't know how to pronounce that company.
Yeah, that
Sup-
classic
sup-
Supo
sup-
just
supo.
signature style of being disgusting. I don't know. I've never really been a huge fan of any kind of classic Supo art style.
It's like the
stylized
earlier
cartoons.
seasons of Rugrats looked pretty ugly in my opinion.
Yeah.
They're
And all these
ugly.
people on, like Facebook are saying like, "Oh my God, remember Rugrats? It was the best thing ever." Like when we were kids, I'm like,
No, it's
no, it really wasn't.
Oh,
It's not.
while we're on the topic of nostalgia, do you guys think the Splat channel is going to be a good or bad idea?
It already,
They already
premiered.
have something like
Oh,
that.
really? I
It's
think-
on T-Nick. It's just a
I think
rebrand for the '90s or all that.
Oh, I thought it was going to be...
Essentially
But they actually have
getting
more
that
shows.
block.
Because relying too much on nostalgia is a huge problem.
No,
But
that is
still, the
definitely
show
something
is-
that's,
It's been way
general,
too comfortable with reboots.
Right.
that's definitely something that's warped a lot of people's perception on different things. It's like, oh man, Pogs, those are great. Essentially,
Yeah.
what they were just bottle caps that you played like Jack and like Jacks.
Dude, one time I was talking to my... A
I
couple
don't even
days ago,
know.
I was talking to my friend at school, and she said Wendy Wu Homecoming Warrior was an amazing movie. And I was like, really? Did you watch
No, it
it
wasn't.
recently? And she's like, well, no. It's like, watch it now. It'll be awful.
Basically, like because like people like in the early 2000s say like, "Oh man, remember High School Musical? That was the greatest." And I'm like, how about you see High School Musical now? It's pretty terrible.
No, I watch it now.
There
and all
were
I can
people
think
who
of
thought
is,
it was good.
like,
Yeah,
Do you know Zac Efron didn't even sing his own songs? He's a
yeah, it
poser.
wasn't him.
He's a poser.
yeah, he
He's a
can't
liar.
sing.
He
can't
played kids
sing, he
all
can
around the
just-
world.
He can just look good. That's all he is.
He
is
pretended to
only-
have fun about summer.
He
Yeah.
got paid to flip his hair and say.
The only thing I can think of when I watch High School Musical is we're all in this together, no matter what we do.
Basically, yeah, that's the reason why High School Musical is so popular.
And then after high school, we become depressants.
Man,
Aw.
I love college. I love being in this university.
So basically,
The
this is
weird
gonna be
thing-
getting to Zack and Cody.
The weird thing is, all the High School Musical thing, it's like such a romanticization of high school, and then when they talk about college, it kind of sounds realistically a lot like college.
Yeah.
It's
It
like,
was just weird. Like, they break out in a song in their high school, they're like, we can't be together, we're going to different colleges, it's just not going to work out, we need to separate.
It's
oh
like,
my-
but
what?
now you can't. Like, now it's impossible to not do that because it's like Skype and like Instagram and that shit. Like it's impossible not to.
That still wouldn't work.
connect with
Staying
them.
with someone after high school into college is not a good idea.
it's really not. I'll
I
say that.
guess maybe it was made in the right time because this was around the time when like it was like MySpace was like a novelty.
That's true. I mean,
Mm.
people can still call each other, but it's generally like it's just too much to like it's just too much to talk to put that much energy into socializing with someone that's like 3 states away from you.
Yeah, if you wanted to see their face, they would have to take a picture, develop
This
it,
is a
print
different
it out,
country
and mail it
podcast.
to you.
This is half like the entire lore of the podcast. We had to talk about like what time zone we're in and see what time is comfortable.
I think most-
Essentially, every one of you guys live in one time zone, and then I'm just like in a separate one. So it's just like, shit, man. I just have to. I have to like mold myself to like think ahead, and it's just like, oh.
Right.
Yeah. So Rugrats. I've heard many people like.
That was funny. He was like rambling, and you're like, yeah, okay, so Rugrats.
Again, like
Original
Rugrats, it is a show that has no plot. It's just look at what babies think. Look at how they perceive the
Dumb
world.
babies.
I think the
Look
only
like
thing that
the
came out of good from
adventures.
Rugrats is like the like when Christine Cavanaugh like started out like I don't know, like a true animated series because that's how she became known as besides Dexter.
Mm.
You know,
But all the other like some of the I think my favorite episode is when Tommy's mom like she went to go to like a high school and then Tommy tagged along with her and there was this one teenager that really liked Tommy like and like pretended to like think he's cool and I actually really liked that episode.
Mm.
I
What was
usually
the last
like
time
the
you saw it?
episodes where they pretend to be something else because I really don't like their actual life.
Like Quail Man.
No, like when I remember like just one thing. This is just one thing that will always stick to me. But, like Tommy, he pretends to be detectives quite a lot. So it's like
It's like Calvin and Hobbes where like Calvin pretends to be like Spaceman Spiff and like that
Right.
detective.
yeah. I was gonna go on a tangent, but I'm just gonna keep on this one. Anyway, so like one thing that really sticks to me is that when I forget what he was trying to do, but like I guess his parents were gone, so he says the toast is clear, and like for some reason that made me laugh so much.
Yeah. That's kind of a weird thing about Rugrats is that like it's because like some of the writing seems like the writers forced like having grammatical errors.
Well, yeah,
That's the
because
point, they're babies.
they're
They
babies,
don't know
because-
how the world works.
They don't know how the English language works, so like but the way how they presented it seems a little more forced. Like they like it was like okay we need to do this so we can have the feel of them being babies.
Well, yeah. I mean, there was just a huge surge on maybe Rugrats brought this on. I don't know what, but like just like I guess like what I can say is like babies that are like as a center, like a protagonist in some sort, in a sense where they make them relatable by like making them like smart.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I think
just like-
I think people are gonna not gonna agree with me on this, but I think Baby Looney Tunes is better than Rugrats.
I really don't like Baby Looney Tunes. I really
I
don't
don't know,
like.
I
Why
Baby
would
remember
you
Looney
guys
growing up
watch
with it.
Baby Looney Tunes?
I've
I
never
remember
really
growing
liked
up-
Tiny
It's a different
Toons,
style of humor. Comparing them just because it's about babies is kind of...
Not necessarily that.
No,
but
seriously,
when I look
why
at
are you
about-
watching that? Why did you ever watch that?
It's because I was really young. It was like they aired it on Cartoon Network in like
That's
the morning.
nostalgia! You're being blinded!
The thing about it is that
Stupidity.
like even shows like Baby Muppets or Baby Looney Tunes or even Tiny Toons, like those knockoff kid Looney Tune characters.
Even though they're made
Like-
by the same company.
I know that. Well, I know that, but like they're all like WB. But like, it's just that like I've never really found the appeal of those kind of shows. It just seems so, in a sense, not necessarily patronizing, but like just kind of uncomfortable because
Right.
I can't relate to it. Well, I
That's
mean,
why-
like speaking as not just speaking as me now, as like being an adult. Like when I was younger, I just kind of like, oh, this is not aimed towards me, that kind of.
Yeah.
I always get that vibe.
That's why I thought it was really funny when on Uncle Grandpa they made fun of the whole baby genre thing. And
Oh,
the
yeah.
Uncle Grandpa babies thing. That was surprisingly intelligent of them.
And so they didn't have like the stupid tropes that Rugrats had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or just making something into babies for the sake of them being babies.
Oh, so it's like, it's like all grown up. It's like making the adults babies.
Oh,
The
Right.
Nickelodeon classic All Grown Up.
I actually liked All Grown Ups though.
Never
That's an
thought-
unpopular
I
opinion.
like the special, but I really didn't like the series. The core series. I like
Really?
the special though. When
I
like
sort of liked it because I did watch Rugrats on and off when I was younger. So like when I got to watch it when I was about 8 or 9, it was just like, oh hey, they grew up. Something. So it's just like, I mean, like I remember they did the camping thing. Wasn't that the special? Was that the camping thing and they got lost or something?
yeah, they did. And like I
Yeah.
remember like the start of the special, like they had like the babies getting like hiding from Angelica because they said there's something terrible.
Oh, huh. Yeah, I don't know, but
Again, Rugrats. I'm just like, why are we still on the topic of Rugrats? That show is just so horrible.
we
They
kind of talk about it though. I mean, as horrible as it is, like it's still such an impactful
It's
show.
like
started a lot of
an addict.
tropes.
It made me talk about it. I'm like, ugh, just get me through it already.
It started the whole like babies that are trying to relate to babies. Like that's one of the reasons why I think like movies like Baby Genius and stuff never works. It's just like I can't really like follow this. It's just too
It
nonsense.
got worse when Wild Thornberries came along, trust me, because they tried to establish a cinematic universe for them.
Man, I
which
love this
I'm like,
the
Total
classic
effort,
Superverse.
but you gotta actually make a good movie.
Nickelodeon classic Wild Thornberries.
Yeah, Superverse.
The
That's what I
story of a Jane Goodall impression.
call it. And
No
the
one who's
family.
watching this is thinking, who the fuck is Jane Goodall? She's the very boring old woman who decided to live a year with gorillas and not
Jeez.
become a person.
No, you got it wrong. It's
Well, you're ripping
chimpanzees.
into this person.
Diana Fossey did
Yeah,
gorillas.
how dare she have an opinion to spend a year with animals understanding their ways? Fuck her.
Diana Fossey.
Misogynistic bitch. Bruce.
Man, look at Bono trying to save the world.
The
Help
world
people.
is dead.
Okay,
Bruce.
okay, seriously,
Yeah.
no, fuck Bono.
I've been looking at this thumbnail for like a little, just kind of concentrating on it, and it looks
Yeah.
like Stimpy is looking at Skeeter. It looks like he's laughing at Skeeter's dumb dick nose.
It's like, ha, kids actually watch this.
Yeah, he's looking
No,
up at
like-
him. It's like,
So I guess Ren and Stimpy is something we'll talk about next.
I suppose that was a good.
Yeah,
segue
Ren
for me.
Stimpy is next.
Man, do I love Spike's what's it called? Ren and Stimpy adult party cartoons, man. That was
I actually have a thing on my Patreon where like if you donate this amount of money, I'll actually review every episode of Ren and Stimpy adult party cartoon.
Nice shameless
I'm
plug,
gonna
Bruce.
give you $200.
Anyone donate?
Nice shameless plug. Everyone give Bruce money.
Support my
Give Bruce
Patreon.
money to sit on his
I
ass
barely
and
even
watch
check my Patreon anyway, so
Yeah,
Give
support
me
my
money.
Patreon.
I don't even do things.
contributing to entertainment.
Support my Patreon. Like I do stuff there. Like if you give me $100, I'll like I don't know. I will
you
like
give
talk
me-
about my life.
It's like, if you give me $1 million, I will spend it.
Oh,
You
wow.
guys are
You win.
kids, though. You don't know how to spend shit.
If you give me $100, it will go towards my rent.
I'm just saying the
I
truth.
swear, you make me
that
live.
Kids are irresponsible little shits.
Oh.
Yeah, so Ren and Stimpy, Ren and
If you give me
Stimpy,
$50, I will buy a textbook because those shit is expensive. I had to pay $300 for textbooks this month or this term.
oh damn.
But
Thank God this
yeah.
podcast doesn't cost anything to be on there.
Exactly. Actually,
It cost us time, and time
yeah,
is money.
I'm spending like precious time that I could spend like actually doing something practical with my life.
Yeah, you're making a movie right now.
I could actually be talking to my actual friends instead.
Oh, I
Bruce
see.
actually.
But instead, you're on some kid's YouTube channel who only has 2 viewers.
I'm actually.
One of them might be my sister.
But yeah, like that's gonna help. That doesn't help the situation.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Bruce actually keeps me hostage in these podcasts.
She's gonna log off to go watch TV in any minute.
I'm just here playing my Super Nintendo.
Oh, good. Good to know you're paying attention.
I'm just here in my garage.
This podcast is a mess, but it's hilariously messy.
Ren and Stimpy.
I think this episode of the podcast is a lot more involved.
Yeah, because there's a bunch of shit to talk about. Look at this thumbnail.
Yeah, Ren and Stimpy.
Don't
Actually,
care about them now.
I've never really watched that show when I was younger. I think it's because my parents kind of avoided it. But like, when I started watching it on like clips of it on YouTube, I sort of started getting into it. And,
Yeah, like you know what my favorite part of the show was? Where Ren finds Stimpy and his cousin Seven, I think that's what his name is, and so he starts getting really angry at them and starts threatening them. But in the extended cut, there's a scene where Ren says, "Oh, I'm gonna gouge your eyeballs out, and also like I'm gonna tear your limbs out of the socket."
First, I'm gonna tear your lips out. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And then, I'm gonna gouge your eyes out. I'm gonna tear your eyes out of the socket. And you wanna know what else? I'm gonna hit you. And you're gonna fall.
Yeah, it got really violent. Like they had to cut a lot of stuff because
Oh,
it
the
just ended up
things I'll do with these hands.
Oh
my God. I remember. I particularly remember the episode with they were trying to get like a pie or something or something. I don't remember what it was that they're trying to get, but like.
Remember the episode where they were fire dogs and they made a Super Nintendo game out of that?
Oh.
No, I don't remember that.
It's not a good
AVGN
game.
reviewed that. It's not a very good game. AVGN reviewed it.
Huh. No, I would imagine so. You can't really make very good games with that kind of stuff, especially when it's like a show that's based around nothing.
and how do you make a video game based on an episode of a show? Like it's just more obscure than the other shows.
It can make a good fighting game.
Ren and Stimpy? No, I figured they would be like involved in some sort of Nickelodeon Smackdown. You know, some kind of fighting game.
Gak Attack.
Gak Attack, yeah.
Gak Attack.
Yeah, it was like
Stimpy was a great exposure for me as a kid. My parents, they knew how violent it was, but they were okay with it because they showed me films like Scanners and like Total Recall before then.
Yeah, Total Recall though. I actually find the practical effects.
And I find
funny in that
violence hilarious, so
I
don't
think-
see what the problem was.
I didn't see as violent movies, but I saw Revenge of the Sith, and I watched Hayden Christensen just murder a bunch of children, so I think that was
you didn't
enough.
watch him murder children. You watched him look at them, and then like you saw 3 minutes of shots of Coruscant because look how beautiful the city is.
Yeah, but
and then you hear about the younglings.
well, I mean, he still murdered kids. There's
It's implied. It's implied that he murdered children.
No
That's-
offense,
that's what
the
he's known as
Jedis
in the
would have
dark
killed
side.
us all if the Sith hadn't rose.
yeah, because they hate love or whatever.
He
Oh,
was
man.
What the
Lord
fuck?
Vader was protecting our freedom.
What the fuck?
What, Bruce?
Bruce is
okay?
cursing.
Literally, like I was in this one level in Super Mario Brothers, and there was this one level where there's water. I was like, okay, I thought I was gonna swim in it. I swam in it for a bit, then I fell into a pit and died in the water.
You don't swim in the purple water.
Yeah,
It's blue water.
Are
And
you
like
sure?
it just
Should you
it
be
just magically
playing something
disappeared.
like
Hitting A?
Metal Gear instead of Mario?
I am
Oh, I can
pressing
hear it.
A.
Jeez.
Oh my god.
Stop.
You might as well
I'm
be pressing B
anti-Mario
to make the
and
same
Sonic.
noise.
You sound like you're gonna smash your TV. Jesus.
I'll smash it.
I'm just smashing my controller. See?
I'll
Let's
smash
go,
it.
damn
Can
it!
hear that.
God damn it!
Bruce, it's okay.
Fucking
no one's gonna hold
Mario.
it against you if you don't beat Mario.
God damn, I could hear your stopping from upstairs, because he always keeps me in the basement when he's doing these podcasts, so
This is where we hold our midnight society clubs.
yeah, under Bruce's basement.
fucking Mario.
Under his
I just said,
basement?
I'm the only person who
Yeah.
brings the Russian roulette pistol, but no one wants to play with me.
Yeah, exactly.
How do you
No
play
one will
Russian roulette by yourself?
You'll win
Like,
automatically.
I wonder
But you'll
what-
lose automatically.
You
Yeah.
either win or you lose. It's really easy to play by
Well,
yourself.
I
the
mean, like, if you
easiest,
keep
but you
going,
can only
like, after
play it
5
once.
turns, eventually you get shot.
Russian
Well, no,
roulette is like
you only
action
do it once.
too. It's like either you win or you lose.
Which
It's
is
a weird
pretty
analogy.
much how a movie promotion goes.
It's like I don't know, but I don't know.
You crying, Bruce?
No,
It's like, no, I
not
don't
crying.
cry.
no, I'm sweating through my eyes.
Dude, it's just a game. It's okay.
Alright, back to Nicktoons. Let's see, another 90s show that was
Oh
in the
my
early
God,
days of
Mario.
Nicktoons was
Man, boy, do I love
it
SpongeBob.
was,
That was a
Kablam.
great 90s show.
Oh,
So do we
yeah.
talk about...
Next show on here is Rocko's Modern Life.
Good as new. Rocko's Modern Life. Rocko's Modern Life.
Oh, Rocko.
Rocko's Modern Life.
He's not even on here. What the hell?
No, it's probably behind Arnold's
He was
fat
way
head.
too much space, so I didn't add him. But
Kablam,
he is on
kablam,
the list.
kablam, 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 kablam.
Blam.
Kablam.
Yeah, so Rocko's Modern Life. Anybody
Yeah.
watch Rocko's Modern Life besides
No,
me?
but you're
I
not
watch
right.
Rocko's Modern Life.
Oh!
I've watched some of it. It's a typical show. I mean, it's not like it doesn't really stand out to me in a sense where it's like, oh my god, I love this show. But like, just
It's a weird
mean-
novelty that you'll watch for like one or two.
that's true. It's like it almost reminds me of a very toned down version of Cow and Chicken.
Very,
in a
yes.
sense where
Really
it's just like
toned down?
Well, very more
Big
sexual
ass
innuendos.
cover for
Very,
with more sexual, like it's more subtle and it's like gross
Right.
out instead of Cow and Chicken where they eat asses, like they eat them really like
pig
groceries.
asses and like, but you know, one of my favorite one of my favorite episodes, like no, one of my
What?
favorite moments is where Rocko, like in Spunky, they go to a mall to like get something and it's like a crazy looking mall, and so
Yeah, they always go to the mall.
and so like the cashier says, okay, get on the conveyor belt doggy style and get on your hands and legs.
You know the Miss what was her name? Miss the Frog.
Mrs.
Mrs. Big Head?
Yes, Mrs. Big Head.
The
episode
classic
where-
episode where she tried to fuck Rocko.
Right.
Yeah,
And then
seduce him.
Mr. Big Head found out. It's awkward.
And for some reason that was banned off Nickelodeon, but they still have it on the DVDs and like the
some
Amazon.
For some reason.
But they have it on the DVDs and the Amazon like Prime
Well, I
streaming.
mean that costs
and
money.
I
to
did
make,
watch.
so-
Okay, so I was watching that episode and it was near the end where you can see Mr. and Mrs. Big Head like getting their tongue stuck, and then my grandma
Oh.
came into the room and she was like, "Bruce, what are you watching?" I'm just watching watching Rocko's Modern Life.
Oh no, it's porn.
Nothing.
That's when you switch to porn and it's easier
Right.
to explain.
It's easier to explain than
Nice
that.
original Mimi joke.
Man, do I love my memes. Anyway, so
Hey guys,
yeah.
me, Joe Phoenix. It's me. I love Peridot. I love watching Peridot memes.
Oh my god. Joe Phoenix has become a meme on this podcast. What have we done?
Hey, you want to talk about cats? Let's talk about cats.
Cats or cats or kites? What are you saying?
Cats.
Kex?
I'm gonna edit this out, but Andrew, if you know, yo,
Oh, yeah.
Not even okay, whatever.
Shit.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Like okay,
He was the
whatever.
one that made that piece of shit. He was the one that inspired me to do that piece of shit dog with the blog video, and
Oh, okay.
Inspiration.
Well, then that's her fault.
That's her fault because
it's
you.
all.
It's her fault. You made a bad video.
It's a really, really bad video. Like, people make fun of me, like Bedhead Bernie and like Depping Dots. I'm like, you know what? Screw it. That's true. That video fucking sucked.
You're the laughing stock of the animation review community.
No, I think no. That would go to either Ethan Carter Man or Mr. Cake Dragon Man.
Yeah, but you're just entertaining enough to keep around, but kind of the punching bag of the group.
Yeah,
We're
but
all punching bags of each other.
Yeah.
No one's made fun of me
But
yet.
the thing
so
about punching bags is they always come back.
that's a boomerang. Man, boomerang. Do I love boomerang?
man, what a hit.
Actually,
I
you know
love
what?
those Teen
I've
Titans
actually been
Go-Ahead.
watching Equal Scooby-Doo. It's actually not too bad in the sense where it's just like it was a lot better than I expected. Maybe that's just because I judged it solely for the art style. It's like, oh shit, this is gonna look cheap and disgusting. But then I took a look at the first episode. And I'm just like, you know what? I mean, it's not like the show is like fantastic,
Right.
but it's like it's watchable. You know, it's
Yeah, it
bearable.
stands on its own.
Because Daphne's
Yeah, it does.
legitimately stupid.
Daphne,
They
you know,
might as well have just made her full-on blonde. She's just so
basically they just took yeah, no, okay, so you know how the Mystery Machine could do all these like great stuff now, you know, like
yeah.
that was just from What's New Scooby-Doo, and the whole Mystery Machine was just like, hey, we'll just do our old GPS tracking thing. Oh my god, this Mystery Machine, man, it can do everything. But like in Be Cool Scooby-Doo, it can like fly and shit.
Yeah.
Like goddamn. They just greatly exaggerate all of the like characters, and then like when it's necessary, you know.
Right.
And man, it's great.
Well, in their defense, the original Daphne character wasn't that much better. Like in the first one.
The original Daffy didn't have character, or
She's
Daphne.
just a damsel in distress. At least they gave her a character. I mean, it's a shitty
Right.
This is more
character.
one note than the Scooby-Doo movie.
Or,
Because she was
like,
basically just just like, okay, she's a damsel in distress, now she's a kick-ass fighter.
right. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, like, she did karate and like the mystery. What was it? The
Mystery
whole
Incorporated?
yeah. Didn't she do some sort of martial art?
I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, that's not Nickelodeon. We're gonna go back to Nickelodeon.
Nickelodeon
next
classic
Nickelodeon-
Scooby-Doo.
And, Over the Garden Wall is a coma.
Yeah, they're all in a coma.
I was,
It takes place in Clarence.
Yeah, oh, did you see that Clarence episode where they were in the background?
Yeah.
Like, Wirt and Greg were in the background of a Clarence episode, which...
Oh, also, if you saw that one scene from Clarence, you can see they were playing, watching Adventure Time.
Oh,
They
yeah.
did that in We Bare Bears too. It
Yeah,
was a lot
We
more
Bear Bears
blatant.
as well.
Okay, so what we know about the Cartoon Network crossover universe is that,
Obviously,
Adventure Time is a
is with,
show.
Adventure Time is a show.
and it's a really shitty show
We
now.
Bear Bears, Clarence, and Over the Garden Wall all take place in kind of the same universe, and then...
Well, everybody knows that Dexter's Lab, Powerpuff Girls, and Samurai Jacks take place in the same universe, so...
Uh-huh. And
Oh,
then
yeah,
Uncle
of
Grandpa just kind of jumps through the dimensions or whatever, because he does whatever the hell he
Like,
wants.
he visits SWAT cats. Like how are they kids?
He visited
SWAT cats
Flapjack.
are all children in the inside. No, man, that's funny though that they just can like incorporate all this stuff into there, and I guess Steven Universe sort of stands out as its own, you know.
Dude, that'd be
But,
amazing if, like, you went back to some, like, Cartoon Network re-released all the shows on DVD, like, special edition, and they just edit Uncle Grandpa into the background of the shows. Like, in Ed, like, Ed and Eddie's, like, there's an extra kid, who is that? And you see in the background, his Uncle Grandpa just turns around and it's his dumb face.
Like, good morning. Hey, what's up, Eddie? Want to get some jawbreakers?
you know, it's really funny that Steven like references Uncle Grandpa after the canon show. You know, just like, yeah, is it really canon? I guess Uncle Grandpa.
He had a head cannon and it sunk Sadie and Lars' ship, so that was a joke at the fans.
That's
I
really
still think
funny.
it's canon.
No, yeah, no, I love that bit. It's just like, oh my god, like the physical humor is great too, but then like
The head cannon, yeah.
the head cannon, like,
And then
releasing-
Mr. Gus having a gemstone soda.
Oh yeah, it's like an OC. It's like making fun of those DeviantArt OCs of like Sonic and Steven Universe.
Right.
I know it's easy to kind of bash on it, but Uncle Grandpa is. I actually kind of like it.
It can be like meh, or it can be pretty good.
Yeah, some
I was
episodes are just
really
kind of random
skeptical about
goofiness,
the
but
show
when it
when it
actually
first
like
came out.
makes fun of stuff, it's actually really good.
That's true. It's very good at satirizing like
Mhm.
actual like okay, it's very good at satirizing the I guess the base behind shows and whatnot.
Right.
And
In whatever,
anyway,
yeah, in one
or just
episode, he made a YouTube video or whatever on the internet, and some guy. So they went to this guy's house, and he was like, basically was representing an internet troll, and he was just a legit troll.
Oh, so what is this Smosh movie?
oh
Oh,
my,
you spoiled it. Now I
it was the
will
troll
never
the
be able
whole
to see
time.
This is not the Smosh movie.
it. Nickelodeon classic Smosh movie.
Hey,
Alright,
remember
so
Attack of the Power of Juju? That was
that
Isn't that based
was
off a game? I remember watching the
Yeah, that
pilot, and
was.
then nothing came of it.
there was
Yeah.
what's it called? There was a game based on it. I used to play it, but it's not the best. It almost reminds me of Spyro. I don't know why. Maybe the same company made it, but
Looking back, it kind of does actually.
yeah, but it just reminds me of those types of games. Collect things. Here's a boss. Fight things. That kind of whatever.
Ooh.
But not like Link. Link's different. It actually has stuff that is good. But like when you talk about Attack and the Power of Juju, it's just like really like toned down. It's really watered down. So it's just like, yeah, okay. I don't even know why they would think to make a show based on that.
The animation looks bad.
Well, the animation looks like the game.
Right,
Terrible.
which is bad.
Well, I don't know. I can't believe I'm saying this, but Rabbids Invasion looks better than Attack of the Power of Juju.
Nickelodeon classic Rabbids Invasion.
Yeah, I've seen a couple
remember-
of episodes of that. It's just essentially, it's like one of those non-dialogue shows where it's just like the rabbits communicate through screaming at each other, and they're rabid.
It's
get
like,
it?
oh,
Rabid,
let's
rabid.
cash in on the minion success.
Exactly, they're minions except
They also
rabbits.
murdered Rayman.
Well, also they came before minions, so I mean, whatever. But
They kind of started it.
yeah, they started
And
it.
then minions rule the earth for a little bit, and then now they're dead.
I don't care that much about the Rabbids show, just the
Oh,
fact that
you know what's
their
really
abundance
funny?
of games almost killed Rayman.
So, okay, so I have a story about the minions. So, the newspaper, the local newspaper. I was at my grandparents, but their local newspaper had a review for Ted, but they would always mix up the review for Ted and Minions for each other. So like the Minions would have the description, the Minions review would have the description of Ted 2, and then Ted 2 would have the description of Minions. It's
God.
fantastic. It's just like Minions. The movie's about Ted trying to get pregnant. I'm like, what the fuck? Or trying to get someone like, whoa, okay.
It's the minions trying to get his girl pregnant.
The minions are trying to get laid, guys. That's all. Just
They're trying to get laid. That's why.
The Minions, voiced all by Seth MacFarlane, go out on an adventure to...
They all go out to an adventure and they meet Sandra Bullock and they try to get laid.
Ah,
And then they
Scarlet
have a terrible
Overkill.
performance in Gravity.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I love Gravity. I saw that in theaters, but I just hate Sandra Bullock. She just acted. Her acting was just non-existent.
I
feel
really
like,
didn't. Gravity gives me motion sickness.
I think the reason they did that was so that like the viewers could like be in the shoes of her, so she could have like a bland personality.
But she sucked at
So the fans
acting.
could
She
be
was like she was like. It's
Dude,
like,
that's
hey,
what the
you know,
Black Stormtrooper.
What
in
else are
Star
you? What
Wars
else are you
does.
gonna say when you're like flying through space?
Dude, did you see? Like people have compiled all the Star Wars trailers and Episode 7 just promos so far together, and the Black Stormtrooper, all he ever does in the trailers is stop running and then heavy breathe.
No,
all
that's
he
his,
does.
that's his only emotion. His only emotion is sweat.
It's
just
I mean,
sweat on his face.
when
sure
that
he
one
doesn't-
lady handed him the gun, he just
I'm sure
looked
he'll
at
be
her
good in
and
the
sweat
movie.
at her.
I'm sure he'll be good in the movie. Just the fact that the trailers, all they have is him just breathing.
You know, I'm sure it's going to be good. It's like one of
Right.
those things where it's just like, oh, we don't really get a huge glimpse of what the character's like, but
Right.
you know,
It's like those. It's like the
just-
Fantastic
it's
Four
strange,
promos
though.
where it's like get ready. It's like oh
Or-
like it's like how
or
like the dark
we know how well
quiet,
Fantastic Four did.
no,
like they have like usually have the dark and quiet like opening.
right.
I don't know.
Okay, so is Star Wars going to pull a Fantastic Four or a Fan Four stick in a sense where
Fantastic.
everything in the trailer is not going to be in the movie?
Nickelodeon
I
classic
remember-
Fantastic Four.
I remember I was on
Right.
at I remember I was at a Denny's one time with my like in the morning and I was like, hey, there's promotions for Fantastic Four, so I just messaged you guys on Skype like an image of it.
Yeah, no.
Yes.
Denny's is actually doing well. They did it. I mean, I knew no because Denny's is like I always go to Denny's for some reason. It's really tragic, but
Sponsored by Denny's.
exactly. Oh yeah, Denny's. Yeah, eat at Denny's. Ding, ching, ching. Give me money, Denny's.
At Universal
Anyway.
Studios. Cha-ching.
Ching!
Oh yeah,
You got to have money.
we were all sellouts even before we even got popular.
Where'd Austin go?
He left.
Oh.
We don't really know
Seems to
why.
do that every episode.
It seems
You were
to
talking
happen.
about like gore porn or whatever, or something gross, and he left.
And
Wait, what?
the
You were
next show
talking about what?
It was
I don't
something.
remember talking about that.
Whatever. It was something
neither.
weird.
Let's talk about now Kablam.
This is it. Are you nervous, Henry?
About what?
Oh, the fact that we're about to star in our very own show in front of millions of people ready to tear us apart like jackals if we flub it up.
Oh, yeah. Say, does my breath smell?
Oh man,
Cartoons and comics collide.
Oh.
man, do I love Kablam? I actually don't know Kablam that well. So
It was so the people who don't know, like the 5 people who don't know, Kablam was just like this compilation show on Nickelodeon and featured like different styles of animation, like Action League, where it was in stop motion.
oh shit, I totally know. Actually, I forget what the name of that type of animation is, but essentially they use like actual filming in like you know like when
Action
they're like
figures.
throwing characters or like putting them through like the what's it called that ceiling fan. They would like film them, but like the rest of it stop motion. Oh my god. That
And
that
also
show
there
is so
was
cheap.
well, what else was there?
I didn't realize
Angela
that was
Anaconda.
Oh.
Okay.
My name is Angela. Hey,
Hey,
hello.
hello. Welcome
This
to
was my
my
very
show.
own show.
Apparently, the people who were depicted on Angela Anaconda is sued because they took their name or their faces and their
Right.
likeliness.
They couldn't even take pictures of new people. They just
Nope.
got them off of
Like-
Google or some shit.
Not
Like,
even like
stock
not
images.
even their like own like faces. I guess that makes sense because they're adults.
So
but, like,
it's just basically
you
the
know.
Fine,
faces
get
are just
their own
stock
kids and
images.
take the pictures.
no,
So
no,
it's
like
pretty much
for
a
like
stock image. It's like flash animation. It's like the hipster flash animation.
Like Pickle and
stock
Peanut.
images. Like it still has the Shutterstock like watercolor or watermark on it.
Yeah, it was like
Dude,
the
there's
DeviantArt.
There's one game, I forget what game it is, but one game, like on the DS box, on the back, one of the pictures has this Shutterstock thing across it.
That's incredible.
I know. I
We're
forget
so
what it
cheap
is,
we
but
won't
it's
even pay
hilarious.
for royalties. We're just gonna like take this picture for free. I don't care about the watermark. That's what I'm gonna do with my new video game. Check it out. If you
Yeah.
go on my Patreon, it'll come out in like 10 years.
In 3 days.
In 3D in 10 years.
3 days.
3 days. And
If you
and
pay
anything
$100.
else about Kablam? There was also those kids that were like had like their own section where there was recently there was a pilot there was recently like a found pilot for like called the Henry and June show, which was the characters of the host.
Dude, you know how many people ship those two? It's really weird.
They ship them.
Yeah.
Anyone ships everyone. It's really strange.
It's like,
Oh, fucking Mouser, you piece of shit.
yeah, I've heard so much stuff about people shipping those two. It's weird.
Come here, Mouser.
That's-
You fuck. I
Like,
got
Because
killed
they're
by
just like people
Mouser.
in between shows. They don't have their own thing. That's like shipping Tom from Toonami and Stickly.
Man, yes, that's my headcanon.
Yeah.
Don't shit on it.
Who the hell would do that? Like some mental insane.
I'm sure someone would do it.
I did it. I wrote my own fan
for
comic
everything
on
else.
it.
Joe Phoenix did. I heard Joe Phoenix did like a shipping of all of us on from the podcast.
That's amazing.
He it was before you were there, but it was just he found a thing like a fan fiction generator and he just typed a bunch of our names on it.
That's
just,
amazing. Can we read that?
It's really funny.
Joe Phoenix.
It's on my Tumblr if you want to really find it.
Joe.
God damn it, Joe. Hey guys, it's me, Joe.
He went missing a couple months back and now no one knows where he is.
No, he just has school. He just has school.
Yeah,
so,
well, my story sounds much more interesting.
Yeah, no, exactly. We banished him to the Northlands.
Yeah,
he's in
Canada, trapped in Bruce's basement, but Bruce cut his tongue out so he can't speak.
Yeah, I killed
No
Mouse.
way. I was in the basement.
Yeah, it's a big basement.
It's a huge basement. It's got like a broom on one side of the corner, and then like on the other one, it's got like some like leather bands and there's this table that's kind of like up to the side, but it looks like it has like cuffs on it.
Okay.
Bruce is really
That's
strange.
grand.
Yeah, I really need to get out of here.
Didn't we like start talking about all real monsters and then not?
Yeah, because I don't know anything about real monsters.
I saw one episode.
I talked about like
the
creepypasta or whatever, and then we just gave up on it.
We were supposed to have Wogglebug on here.
She knows what she's doing.
Yeah.
She probably ships Stickly and Tom.
No, I do. I ship Peter Griffin and Hank Hill.
What the fuck?
Wait, who and Hank Hill?
What the fuck? I'm just here playing Mario 2 and you just say that shit.
Playing Mario 2 on your Super Nintendo?
Yeah, I'm playing the All-Stars port.
Oh man, that's HD remix.
Yeah, even though it's like 480p on my TV.
Man, that's HD though. That's
HD. Get dugged.
Get dugged.
HD stands for
High Dick.
Doug.
That's great.
For Halloween Doug.
Oh man.
I remember. Okay, so this show is kind of similar to Halloween. Hey Arnold.
Ooh.
Hey.
A few years ago, I actually, when I went out for Halloween, this was when I became addicted for Hey Arnold, and I went as Arnold, short man, on Halloween.
Did you get a football?
No, my mom carved out she made this helmet, it's supposed to be like this head.
Dude, you want to hear?
I still have it.
Dude, you want to hear the cheapest costume ever? One year, my mom just didn't want to buy a costume, and I wanted to be Doug Ratman from Portal, so I just wore a lab coat, messed up my hair, and then got a box and drew a companion cube with crayons and shit.
What's it called? I guess the cheapest costume I had was America. I have this America costume that was it was just compiled with a bunch of stuff I bought over the years. So I just had to pay for the mask, which was $30 or so.
Wow.
And that was my Halloween costume. You could see it on my video, one of my videos. I'm wearing it for the 4th of July
God.
For the Halloween special.
Arnold.
We should all wear awful costumes for the Halloween special of this SpookCast.
That'd be great, but we won't be able to see it.
I'll draw.
Yeah, but I know. We'll just do it for show.
I'll draw
icons.
icons.
We're all wearing costumes.
I already have my icon. What I'm gonna be Mikarin from that one show that I reviewed.
Nice. Yeah, I'll draw something.
I'm gonna draw all our icons of what we're gonna be.
Ooh, nice.
Fucking Birdo, get over here.
Whoa.
Ooh.
Get over here, transgendered bitch.
Whoa, fucking Birdo?
Fucking Birdo, god damn it, Birdo.
Wasn't Birdo
a weird nose thing?
Get over here.
You know Birdo's supposed to be a dude?
Yeah, I thought Birdo was originally
that's what the
a guy.
manual said.
Yeah, but she's pink and has a bow.
But it was
That's
always
obviously
like paired with
stereotypical girl
Yoshi.
character. What?
It's weird how she got hatched in Mario RPG, and
Yeah.
Yoshi's been alive since when Mario was a baby. So Yoshi's starting to get with this baby.
Well, dude, he's a
This
dinosaur. He's been
dinosaur.
around for forever. He's
Yeah,
obviously
Yoshi
gonna be
do-
older
Yoshi
than
doesn't age.
anyone.
But
Yoshi's a Time Lord.
Birdo like came out like first started in Mario RPG, and that was way after Mario like the debut of Yoshi, like in like the start of the timeline of
The Mario timeline.
yeah, the Mario timeline
Ooh.
starring Matt Pat.
Right, starring
Oh,
Matt
right.
Pat.
But hey, it's just a theory.
Game theory.
Hey, here's a bunch of gaming jokes that I have Ronnie made because I'm too lazy to edit. Yet people cite me as the greatest source. I always think Mario is a
His
psychopath.
videos are well put together. Well, the ones he actually does research and uses science to solve.
The boob episodes was like one of the first episodes was like a weird like jumping the shark.
Isn't that like that's not available anymore?
Yeah, I know. I wanted
It
to watch
still
it.
is on
It's gone.
YouTube. It's still on YouTube.
You gotta
I guess
be
that's a
18
mirror,
or
but
older.
not
which
as-
Bruce is not.
I guess Bruce really likes that channel or that boob special, so he like saved it and downloaded it and watches it every day.
No, it's still on YouTube. I'm serious. It's still on
Bruce.
YouTube.
Bruce, did you
I know
lie
it-
about
I mean,
your
it-
age on YouTube?
There's probably a mirror,
That's
but
illegal.
No, it's actually on the Game Theorist channel. It's still on there.
Oh really? Oh,
Uh,
weird.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
I thought it was taken down, but anyway.
It's like and besides like the episode's not even worth going to like if you're looking for something. It's what hey is the Princess of Nintendo have artificial or natural boobs?
Which
Yeah,
one is it?
It's really stupid.
Find out on this episode of
It's
Game
both,
Theory.
actually. Actually, they have no boobs.
Oh,
There are
I
all
think
it is
the Joe's-
just one.
Nickelodeon Classic Super Mario Super Show.
Oh boy, do I love that. Actually, we haven't talked about my Mario
Yeah.
animes yet.
Okay.
Well, we're talking about video game cartoons like I don't know, 4 weeks ago.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the Mario anime and then we'll talk about Hey Arnold.
Mario anime. I watched the movie. I watched this Mario anime movie where Luigi's yellow and blue instead of green and blue. I don't know why, but yeah, it's very interesting to say the least. Yeah, I don't really have very much to say about it.
Joe's here.
I don't want to like take up the whole podcast and explain it.
That's
But
fine. That's a good
No.
enough example.
don't.
Whoa.
Joe, don't you know there's a mute button on the Google Plus?
Oh. Everyone go download Google Plus.
Yeah, use Google Plus, everyone. It's the best. It's the best.
Guys, if
social media
anyone
site.
wants to be
Alright,
on the
Birdo, I'm gonna
podcast,
beat the
you just have to have a Google Plus. We have no standards. You could just be
All
on
right, Birdo, I'm gonna beat the shit out of you.
What?
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 Joe,
probably-
don't you know there's a mute button?
He
don't
obviously
have to
can't
speak
hear
what-
you, Bruce.
Yeah, you can't hear you. He muted us.
He
No,
muted himself. There he goes.
muted himself. Joe, Pizza Joe, why would you be on the podcast?
Get over
and
here,
not talk-
Birdo, you piece of fuck. God
What?
damn it.
Talking about Nickelodeon 90s thing.
Let's talk about Hey
Yeah, what?
Arnold.
On the SpookCast.
Yeah,
Okay.
Hey Arnold. Let's see what I have to say about Hey Arnold. Well, it's a great slice of life show. I'll say that at least. But
Yeah, I love
like,
it.
it's in a sense where it's just like it really depicts different types of characters very well, and no one seems like they were useless or like out of place. I mean, maybe except for Eugene. I don't even know why the fuck he's here, but like,
Yeah.
He's basically just like the original Squidward. He was like just meant for torture.
right.
True. Well, he's a dork.
Oh, right. He's got his stuff coming. He's stupid.
What is this?
Same.
Don't judge me challenge? Pretending like
I
people with
hate that thing. That's the most
I hate
misogynistic bullshit I've ever seen.
Hey, Andrew, did anybody in our school do that yet? Because I think that someone did.
No.
I'm pretty sure.
People at the school aren't that much of cunts, but they wouldn't do that.
I
No.
fucking hate the Don't Judge Me challenge. Just like
That
just a
thing's
bunch of
bullshit.
ignorant bastards. Just
The
a bunch of
people are
ignorant
usually-
bastards.
The people who are usually do it are already people who are popular and
Right.
people who are like who already know that they look well, above
Flawless.
average.
Yeah, it's only ever hot girls
White
and
and
guys.
privileged.
white.
Hot dudes. But if you guys want to look up some hot dudes, look up.
Imagine Rhonda from Hey Arnold doing the Don't Judge Me challenge. I'm pretty sure that's what's gonna happen if they have a new reboot. If they add Rhonda do what if they updated Hey Arnold with like weird like pop culture references and they have Rhonda do that Don't Judge.
Like
But
hashtag
Arnold-
get dug.
If Hey Arnold was timeless, I wouldn't believe it would be like pop culture.
The creator would never let that happen, even if he doesn't own the rights. He'd just be like, no, don't.
Yeah, fuck that shit. I will physically come over to your animation studio and just nuke it.
I'll burn it down.
We're gonna burn it like Fukushima. We're gonna burn down Nickelodeon Studios.
Too soon. That happened.
We're gonna lower their cooling level, and then we're gonna heat up their water so hard. We're gonna heat up their water so hard that their cooling jets are gonna go off the roof, and then they're gonna explode.
Give us the salt water so it can corrode the cooling. The cooling
I don't
stuff.
know. There's a mystery behind like there's a lot of theories behind what happened in Fukushima. Like there's like a lot of theories saying, oh, what happened with this?
Hashtag get dugged.
Exactly.
Doug did Fukushima. Doug did the Japan earthquake and tsunami.
Doug did Japan.
Is that the title to the new TV special? Doug Does Japan.
Doug goes to Japan.
That'd be amazing.
No, you know the Big Bird Goes to Japan TV or
Mayonnaise Chan, talk to me, please.
Mayonnaise Senpai hasn't noticed me.
Patty mayonnaise.
Shit, Mario can't dig for nothing.
Mario doesn't dig. What kind of game is this?
What are you talking about?
2. Mario 2.
Get dig dugged.
Yeah, dig dug.
Okay, now I'm picking Toad.
It sounded like he just fell in a hole while saying toad. He's like, I'll pick toad.
Yes. Toad is a lifesaver. One viewer is watching me.
Versus
Or one fucking viewers.
One fucking viewer.
Man, this burger's really good.
Burger.
Fuck you.
I wonder who the viewer. Wait, we lost a viewer?
We just lost a viewer.
I think I know who it was.
We have 0 viewers at the moment.
Oh no, I already know who it is.
Either Pizza Joe was watching and he stopped watching so we could do this, or my sister just left, or some other guy.
Probably his sister got really mad at us because we're not talking about her or whatever. I don't know.
Wait, who?
Whatever, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's nothing. It's nothing.
So
now you're making me worry about it.
Don't.
She's probably not watching.
Damn it, Toad.
I want to talk about something other than 90s cartoons. This is boring.
No, let's talk about Hey Arnold for a bit. Let's talk about Hey Arnold for a bit.
Hey Arnold, the Jungle Movie.
I enjoy this. Actually, you know what's really funny? Like this is probably sounds like really something that everyone's seen because like I see it a lot through pictures, but like I've noticed this in an episode. But it's like Hey Arnold's information is just like a board. Yes.
I don't know. It seems like Hey Arnold had a lot of like one of my favorite episodes was where it's like I like the lighthearted ones better because they come up they come out like really nicely.
It is a lighthearted show, which is nice. But when they do episodes like with the pigeons, like that gets kind of as great as an episode as that is, it seems kind of out of place.
I think my favorite episode would be the one where Arnold decides to have a geek party because Rhonda's becoming such a like a sexist bitch or like a racist bitch or whatever.
Racist against nerds.
Racist against nerds, and so Rhonda decides to be a nerd. So Rhonda's like the geek girl. We're like taking a shit on Rhonda this episode because she's just like a slut.
Go kill yourself, Rhonda. We all hate you.
Fuck you, Rhonda. You think you're so great because you're so rich. Like how about helping the rest of America, huh?
Yeah, come on. Get off your 1% and help us.
Help the other 99%, you stupid bitch. Fuck you.
Yeah, I can barely pay for cop ramen. And here you got, oh hey, you know what'd be fun? I will
Yeah,
pretend
you
to
have
be
Daniel
something that I'm not.
Spinelli, you fucking choose, and like you decide not to give it to Arnold, so Mr. Wynn can find his fucking daughter.
Bruce,
Mm.
I just went upstairs and my sister was there and she's like, "Oh, we were just watching your podcast, but then we stopped it." So that it was her. It was her. That was the viewer.
That's
Oh my
hilarious.
God. Fucking Rhonda, you decide not to help. You decide not to help Arnold because so Mr. Wynn could find his daughter again.
What are you
Fucking,
talking about?
I'm talking about the Christmas special.
Oh.
It's like fucking, god damn it, Rhonda, god damn it, Helga. Why is every girl in this show such a bitch?
Whoa, that's sexist.
Fuck, like Rhonda's racist against nerds. Why can't I be a racist
Because she's
against
racist
Rhonda?
against nerds. It's not a race.
I'm part of the nerd race. Why are you
We're all
discriminating?
part of the we're all part of the nerd race. Fuck you, Rhonda.
But
Fuck
anyway,
off, Rhonda. You piece of.
Helga actually
everything
has a
else-
reason behind her like batshit craziness,
Mm-hmm. She got shitty parents.
but it's not shitty parents.
It's obvious that her mom's an alcoholic.
Well, of course, it's like not it's really not even subtle in
She's
a way
addicted to
that's
smoothies.
Yeah, but
That
like
could-
it's supposed to. It's definitely like a substitute for alcohol because she always
or
like
like
is always on the
margarita.
couch, woken up like woozy, and like she
Mhm.
never works.
Right. Oh
And
boy,
like
do I
Big
love
Bob
my
is just
smoothies.
and Big Bob just cares too much about fucking Big Bob. He's like nobody sells who sells beepers anymore.
Apparently him.
But is this it's so late '90s? Like who sells beepers now? I can
Yeah,
understand him being like being like a cheap iPhone seller, but now
Well, yeah, I
nope,
mean,
it's still beepers.
It's
It's-
as I said, even though the show, I mean, I said it was timeless, but I only in a sense where they interact, you know, the way that they interact with people and stuff. But like the setting really dates the show, really contrastly. Just like you can tell that it was like in some sort of like metropolis in the '90s, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But it's funny. It almost looks like Brooklyn, but I always think it's Brooklyn, but it's not.
I think, yeah, New York somewhere.
Joe likes to talk about that. Like Joe likes to talk about, or Joe Phoenix, he likes to talk about that it's from Seattle. So every single time I like reference Hey Arnold, like hey, you know, Hey Arnold's from Seattle, you know.
His name is Hey Arnold.
Yeah, his
Hey,
name is Hey
you know
Arnold.
that guy Hey Arnold? Yeah, he's from Seattle.
His middle name is Hey. It's Arnold Hey, you know. Short name.
Right. Like how some people have their middle name Joseph, but they just get Joe.
Right. Harold is
Yeah.
short. Hey is short for Harold.
And like Danny from Game Grumps, his first name's Lee and his middle name's Dan. Or Lee Danny Abaddon, so they just call him Dan.
Okay, I'm back.
Oh. We were just talking about Game Grumps.
Whoa. Oh, okay. Who's repeating the audio?
It's
Who do you
probably Pizza Joe.
What?
You're being a dick. No, I'm kidding. I'm just accusing people.
We're all very cranky today.
Yeah, I have stuff.
Gable's doing another stream, and he's gonna have his kid-friendly thing where he draws nipples.
Yay.
Oh.
Oh man, not safe for work. Man, free the nipple.
Hey, like his nipples are just two small pepperonis, pink pepperonis. That's all that is.
All the people watching this, and you guys can probably
Bruce.
put this all over your Tumblr too.
Bruce is fucking shitting
Go to
on
stream
the
and
way that Gable
chat
draws
and just like
nipples.
spam hashtag get dugged all over
Well.
his stream.
Well, we haven't talked about SpongeBob yet. You know that '90s show.
Wait, yeah, guys, everyone go to a stream, put this on your Tumblrs or whatever, get everyone to go to a stream and just bash hashtag get dug all over the stream.
No, don't do
Get
that.
dug.
Get Doug
Get
back.
dugged.
Disney, tweet Disney.
Doug.
Get Doug,
Doug.
yo. We need to
Dude,
stream
if they
this
use
on
that in like a
Twitter.
promo and they're bringing it
We
back
need to
or
trend
whatever,
this on
I'll
Twitter.
be so pissed, because I thought of it.
Wasn't Doug really boring?
Yes, it was so bland. It's like even the setting didn't want to be there. Like it's like
and like the music sounds like a bunch of farts.
Right.
I remember watching it like when they showed it on Teen Nick, and I ended up falling asleep.
Ooh.
Yeah,
It's all
Doug
because
is a
it's at
great show to
midnight.
Doug is always a great show to fall asleep on.
True.
As, you know, nothing really happens. In
Oh,
it, but, like,
actually,
you're not missing much.
that's the same thing. Like, well, I was like, oh, how can I fall asleep? So I just watched a Doug episode, then I fell
Dude,
asleep.
all throughout my childhood, like when I was being raised, my mom like gave me a TV when I was really little, so I would just leave Cartoon Network on, and that's how I discovered Adult Swim. So every night I would fall asleep watching Robot Chicken every single night, and that's how I was raised.
The way that
I usually just watch
watched
like a Robot Chicken or like a Bob's Burgers sometimes.
You know, Futurama was the first cartoon I've seen on Adult Swim.
Yeah, me and my sister used to watch that when we were little.
Because Futurama was the one.
Wait, really?
Yeah. My mom gave us all TVs in our room. She just didn't really watch what we watched, so. Except for Rugrats, apparently.
My mom let me watch like Futurama on Robot Chicken when I was young. But
My mom didn't let me. It's just it was midnight and my TV was just on.
Rick and Morty, I don't know. It's still a great show.
We gotta wait like a year, and there were only like 5 episodes in this season.
Basically. Okay, what else is in this? The Angry Beavers.
CatDog.
Man, no, actually, Norbert is my spirit animal.
I actually do know one thing about Angry Beavers. That one lost final episode that the audio was found.
Yeah, everyone talks about that, but let's talk about Angry Beavers. So, like, what I like to think of Angry Beavers as, if I were to compare it to any modern day cartoon, is probably a toned down version of We Bare Bears, in a sense where it's just like
toned down.
It's not. Well, yeah, because in a sense where We Bare Bears relies a lot less on slapstick comedy, and
Norbert doesn't like, and Daggett doesn't hate Well,
they don't hate each other, but they do get aggravated. They like really get on each other's nerves.
I don't know if I've talked about this yet, but it's just a thing that really bugs me. We Bare Bears is a really good show, but just the montages and the songs are really bad.
You don't like them?
Obviously one of the promos is obviously trying to parody like that Chainsmokers song with Selfie.
I know, it's just like in every episode there's a montage in the middle, and I'll have a song.
I like that children one. It was funny.
It sort of adds to it, so I mean.
Yeah, but
I like it.
I guess some of them are just a little bit too catchy and annoying.
Yeah,
that might be the point, though.
I hate Estelle singing.
Wait, no, not that.
I was watching a reviewer of We Bare Bears, and they had this running gag where it was like, man, I hate this. I really don't like this singer. Like, her voice doesn't sound good. And throughout the review, keep saying like, oh no, it's Estelle. Steven Universe fans are gonna roast me and stuff like that. I don't know.
No,
this got some privilege.
Nicki Minaj was on Steven Universe's voice, but people can still hate her.
Yeah, no, actually, people.
Yeah, but I actually like that episode.
People don't.
Yeah, but I actually like that episode.
You don't like it? Yeah, I know, but that has nothing to do with it. I mean, like, she was a voice actor as a kind of a main character. People don't get, and as you fans, don't get upset when people make fun of her.
Did Nicki Minaj actually kind of sound off during that episode? I don't know. It like because she doesn't know how to voice act.
Right.
She's a rapper, not a voice actor. So
well,
like
rapper in quotation marks.
Okay, whatever. She's an entertainer.
Don't you know that does everybody know that she's a motherfucking monster? Shit. Everybody doesn't know that she's a motherfucking monster.
I think we know.
If you want to see the.
Actually, you know what's really funny?
Have you ever heard that Kanye West song?
Actually, Kanye he wanted Nicki Minaj out of the song because her verses were too good. She was almost as good as
really?
Kanye.
He wanted her out of Monster because it was just too good. And Rick Ross was there like for like 20 seconds.
Amazing.
Pretty much, Rick Ross was there for like not even half a minute.
No good blood sucker.
fat motherfucker. Now look who's in trouble. As you run through my jungles, all you hear is rumble. Kanye West samples, here's one for example.
He already stole the spotlight.
Yeah, because
He
he's like.
stole the spotlight, and Kanye got really pissed.
Yeah, Kanye is the spotlight.
Mario.
Did you just say Mario?
It's funny because I am playing Mario. I'm playing Mario. Mario. It's Mario, and Luigi Mario.
Mega Man. Yeah.
What are we waiting for?
Super Mario and Super Luigi Mario.
I was waiting for a lot of things. I was waiting for Mighty Number 9, but that isn't gonna happen.
No, it's coming out just soon. Most likely in December.
It's Mario and Luigi Mario, and also let's not forget Bomb and a monkey.
Oh yeah, and Ostro, which is Birdo, and Birdo, which is Ostro.
What about Clog Grip? Oh no, I'm sorry, Clog Lip.
Call me.
Don't you guys remember Clog Lip?
No. Oh, the boss, or yeah.
Clog
Anyway,
Lip.
CatDog.
Remember
And CatDog.
CatDog. Alone in the world with little CatDog. We're gonna be copyrighted by Viacom.
Oh. Yeah.
Who's playing the thing in the background? Who's playing the thing in the background? Turn that off.
Do you think this podcast might be taken down by Viacom just because we're talking about Nickelodeon stuff?
In that case, oh my God, do I love Nickelodeon? I love all the shows, even though I'm not going to specify which show, but I do like Nickelodeon. Oh boy, please,
do I love.
Please don't ban us.
One fine day with a woof and a purr, a baby was born and it caused a little stir. No blue buzzard, no three-eyed frog, just a feline canine little cat dog.
Do I love Danny Phantom?
That was a great 90s show.
Remember CatDog?
Gotta catch him all.
No.
He's Danny Phantom. I don't remember that. What is that, Bruce? Please inform us.
I really don't like shows that did like, hey, fan mail. It's just like.
Oh yeah, the first episode. Man, wait, well, who was that mouse's name? Winslow? Yeah, he was an asshole. They did, yeah.
All I remember watching is the episode where he was trying to get a new butt, and he basically, he's like, I hate having this dog on my ass. I gotta get a new one. So he's literally gonna like chop him off and get a new one at the butt store.
Oh, remember the one episode where Cat tried to get a dog's teeth to be clean, so he went inside him and to clean his teeth, like outside
the only
other
episodes
end.
you know of these shows are the ones that are infamously known.
It's like that one show. It's like, oh boy, do I love the episode that everyone knows.
Oh boy, do I love that creepypasta.
Man, Slender Man is such an underrated character.
Oh.
But anyway, yeah, CatDog. I've never actually watched CatDog very much. It would always be in a situation where CatDog was on before SpongeBob. So
right, so we kind of have to watch it.
Yeah, it's just like, okay, I'll just go through
Nickelodeon. Nickelodeon classic Cat Scratch.
Cat Scratch? Yeah, that was a show that existed.
Cat Scratch. I'm going to the world with little Cat Scratch. I actually like
just replace all of CatDog with Cat Scratch.
Cat Scratch.
Wasn't there a character named Waffles or something? I think
there was Gordon, the Scottish one, and then there was Plankton
that sounds
Cat,
right. And then they hated broccoli and loved a human girl.
Right. Yeah, exactly.
At least it's better than Cricket and Pig Go Banana Cricket or whatever the fuck.
Or
Cricket and Peanut.
Sort of strange like.
Cricket and Peanut.
Cricket has like some weird, strange science fetish.
I haven't seen that show, but I'm gonna assume it's a Nickelodeon classic.
Yeah,
he's gonna be a classic in like 10 years.
Yeah,
that is a classic. Actually, Cartoon Peaks is back. Just saying.
Yeah, Boom Boom, I'm gonna kick your ass, Boom Boom. There you go.
What are you? Shut up.
God damn it, Boom Boom.
Who's that voice actor who plays the owl for Harvey Beaks? She's the same one that does I forget her name from Gravity Falls. You know who?
Kristen Shaw.
Wendy?
No, not her. Not Mabel. The husky one.
A husky.
Brenda.
What's her face?
Brenda. Yeah, whatever.
Oh yeah.
I don't watch Gravity Falls, so.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
Bruce.
you need
No,
to
it's
watch it.
Brenda. It's
It's
Brenda.
such an awful show.
Oh, Grenda. Okay. Yeah, she's the same voice actor from that Owl, from Harvey Beaks.
Who's repeating the audio?
Well,
That would
BT
be-
Joe just muted himself. So. Are
Oh shit! It's Bruce.
you serious?
Who's actually
Yeah.
doing this? Who actually is?
It's me, Austin. Da, da, da. Oh,
No, it's not me. I'll say that.
not me. either.
It's definitely not me. I have my headphones on.
There can only be one person left.
Dun dun dun.
Da,
Shit.
da, 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 da.
Yeah, so, CatDog, is there anything else about CatDog you'd like to add? Anybody?
Not really, except for the title is actually true. The title song.
Yeah, because CatDog's parents
um,
actually a green-eyed frog and like a three-eyed frog and a blue blur.
A blue
Not
frog.
that
A three-eyed frog and then a blue frog.
No, it was a thing. I don't really know what it was.
All their
but
friends are frogs.
Is it Ganon? Is it actually a blue pig?
Is
What if
Blur?
Ganon was? Hey, what if Sonic the Hedgehog?
That's not 90s
Julia White.
cartoons. No, I'm kidding. That's
There's
not
nothing.
Nickelodeon.
Yeah, the focus of CatDog, I never really liked any of the side characters. They were all kind of boring to me. CatDog.
It's like that fucking rabbit character, like rabbit character was being such a dickhead because he knows that
I like
CatDog is like connected, but
I like
And
like
they're
the mouse
basically
character.
a mafia.
Well, I like that mouse character. That was.
oh yeah, Winslow. I actually like Winslow. He's like the
That's
fan
his name.
favorite. He's like the fan favorite.
Yeah.
Yes, Nickelodeon classic Tough Puppy.
God damn
Hey,
it.
what about Nickelodeon classics, Mr. Meaty?
Oh, fuck
dude,
that
I remember
show.
watching that as a kid,
Fuck
and
that
I
show.
don't
Me
think that was
too.
ever the same.
Remember the episode where
Not as a kid.
where one of the guys had a tapeworm inside
No,
of him?
fuck that.
Oh.
No, fuck that show.
Yeah,
Fuck that show.
I saw that.
man.
Fuck that show.
Puppeteers are so talented.
Fuck that
The
show.
things they can do.
Fuck that show.
Okay, I will.
This is more
That
one note
later.
than Jeff Dunham.
Exactly. Fuck that show. I hate Mr. Meaty. It's absolutely terrible. It's just like, I mean, I'm not a huge fan of like puppets
Gross
in the
out?
first place, and just combine that with like the gross out humor that Mr. Meaty's like, that wants to be.
It's just
Right.
uncanny to watch.
Yeah, it's I don't know. I never really saw the appeal of it. It was just like,
Nobody
Good
really
thing.
saw the appeal of it because it was short lived.
I don't think
Right.
anyone likes that show.
yeah,
I
Mr.
don't think
Meaty was.
anybody remembers the show.
At least
mean,
some
that
awful
main-
shows have some kind of following, but that was just universally hated.
Actually,
It wasn't even hated. It was just forgotten. It wasn't
Yeah.
even hated.
It's more of like, it's not awful, but it's not a good show.
It was just forgotten until like some call me like no, not some call me Johnny. That one person that made like 30 cartoon lost episodes and fan theories.
Oh, the
Blame it on Jorg. That's Blame it on
yeah,
Jorg.
that guy.
I love
I don't
David
know.
on George.
Wait, what about him?
He does creepypastas and
Whoa,
whatever.
He
Yeah,
does all the
it's like-
spooky videos.
Yeah, spooky. Oh, spook time.
Literally, like he can take anything so innocent and make it so scary because he's like the content and like that he does. Like, the
Dude, have you
effects.
heard of the Game Grumps creepypasta? What the hell was that?
What the hell?
So I think my little brother is like watching, like he's watching this like YouTube guy in the background on his Xbox, so whatever.
Why the fuck is he doing that? Tell him to lower it down.
knock it
We
off.
can hear it on the pod.
He's like watching this guy named Matthias. I don't even watch him.
Matthias, let's get him on the podcast.
Huh. Fine, I'll just mute myself. Whatever.
He's doing the world a favor.
Everything's
Such
taken.
a break.
If you ever need to chime in with something, just unmute yourself and then mute.
Yeah, definitely. We all expect your choices to do so.
Yep.
Yeah.
God damn it, you son! Get over here! Get out of here! Get
So-
out of here, you son!
Now, for the reason we did this podcast, or just the main thing, the star of this show. A certain someone.
Super Mario Brothers.
No, a
What?
certain someone
No.
with a certain shaped pants.
Yeah, I love SpongeBob quadrilateral trousers.
Quadrilateral trousers.
What? If you guys know that Japanese SpongeBob commercial, it's like Happy Symphonies of SpongeBob Boo. Pretty
It seems
much.
so like the worst. I think the Japanese plankton probably goes for the worst
Voice acting.
choice in voice translation.
Voice
Voiceover.
translation sound alikes.
There we go.
Because at least with SpongeBob and Patrick, I can get with them. At least SpongeBob is played by a man. But in Patrick, I understand with a woman because. Now, yeah, it's because in the movie, imagine the Japanese Patrick voice actor, even though she's a woman, at the same now that we're men.
Yeah.
I've never seen a movie in Japanese, but I really looking to do so.
Only because in Spanish, over where I'm at, where I'm from, they usually just dub the kids movies.
In your land, in your realm,
in my Super Mario land, in my basement.
Oh, SpongeBob! I've seen SpongeBob, a few SpongeBob episodes in Japanese. They're quite hilarious to say the least.
Doesn't Plankton's voice actor is a woman?
Yeah, Plankton's Miss was it Patrick and one other person, I forget who, but yeah, the Plankton Patrick are.
Plankton sounds like a fucking lolicon.
Especially Plankton. They're like, oh,
yeah,
Plankton's tiny. Let's make his voice. Everyone knows
in my
that.
room, just on my desk.
Everyone knows that Brucesnoop is from the Bean Kingdom. From Super Mario Superstar Saga.
Oh man,
actually,
I love those RPGs.
For this month, it's Bruce Spook. Ooh.
Yeah, no, he's from the Bean
Bruce
Kingdom.
Spook.
If you get what I mean.
Very spooky.
BOOOSPOKE. Bruce.
God damn it, Mario! Why do you have to? What? No.
You guys feeling in podcast right now, or is it just kind of like?
Well, let's talk about SpongeBob.
All right.
Yeah, SpongeBob.
Yeah, SpongeBob. I used to watch the show quite a lot when I was younger. Actually, I think it's one of the first shows that I've really started getting into, network, cartoons and stuff, or at least cable, because I would used to watch Kids WB a lot when I was younger. So I would watch that and also watch Fox Kids.
Yeah, when I was kind of a kid, I wanted to just buy all the seasons of SpongeBob on DVD, but by a stroke of luck, I only got the first 3 seasons. And later on in the future, I realized those are the good ones.
Right. Oh. I mean, some of season 4 was okay.
Oh man.
But
season 4 is okay. Season 5
I also have all the
when
specials on DVD. Pass to the West, Truth or Square, classic. Yeah, I have
Atlantis SquarePants. That's also a classic.
Oh, I have the DS game for that one.
Oh my lord! I have Battle for Bikini Bottom. Yeah, that is a classic SpongeBob game.
Is it actually as good as people say it is? Like some Call Me Johnny reviewed it like.
I have the GBA version, but as I remember playing the PlayStation, or was it Xbox? Yeah, the Xbox version. I actually really enjoyed it. It's a really neat platforming game.
From what I've seen from some Call Me Johnny review, it seems like a good game. I want to see if I can get it. If I actually get a PS3 or an Xbox.
Essentially, what it is that you have to solve puzzles to get to a golden spatula, and you have to collect 3 of them in order to progress to the next level. But I had the GBA version, so it was a lot dumbed down. It was a lot more dumbed down in the sense where it's just You know, because
What
you can
about
only do so much.
Wait, remember Hercules on PlayStation where they had like the live action based on the live action show, and they had the Game Boy version.
Nickelodeon classic Hercules.
Yeah, you know that show that was, you know, that thing that was a show. Was Hercules a show?
Well, there was a live action show.
No, Hercules was.
I
Just
think
a
there
movie.
was a Disney show of it though, because there was of like everything else. Ugh, got the hiccups.
Yeah, there was like the Jungle Book. There was
Yeah, but that
there
was
was
Tailspin.
yeah, Tailspin. But they also had like they had it based on like DuckTales, basically based on
Well, I mean, what I mean is like there was an Aladdin show, an Ariel show.
There was an Aladdin
Basically,
show.
they had
I
the
used-
movies, and the show was just a
and it
continuation.
looks the Aladdin show looks really uncanny now.
Yeah, the thing about the Aladdin show is that it was so cheaply made, and like the
Yeah,
voice
they all
of the
look white.
genie was Dan Castanella, you know, instead of Robin Williams. So
Yeah, they
that's
had
why he
Homer
sounds more like
Simpson.
he sounds like Homer. Yeah, Castanella or whatever. I forget his name. Anyway, yeah, so he sounds like Homer. It's just kind of funny. It's Homer trying to do a Robin Williams impersonation. But
For no,
yeah, that I used to
next
watch that
show.
show. I used to watch that show a lot when I was younger.
I used to watch the
Yeah,
Air show.
yeah.
But anyway, SpongeBob.
SpongeBob.
Do you guys remember the deleted?
Oh, okay,
quite a few
Disney shows.
deleted-
Okay. I have a really I have a really embarrassing story
Oh,
that I
yay.
want to share with you guys. So
Sure.
a few days ago in music class, like my so my friend, like we were just talking about, hey, what we grew up with, what kind of music we listened to, and so the teacher decides to put on fucking like the early 2000s like TV shows, and like they had like Hannah Montana, and literally like when the Hey Arnold and like Ed and Eddie intro, everybody just started pointing at me and saying like, hey Bruce, did you show? I'm like, I just started covering myself. I
Hey,
was
you're
like,
the cartoon guy, right?
yeah, you was the cartoon guy. You reviewed that, huh?
Yeah, I'm sure
And
they
then
didn't know about the review, but they're like, hi, you
Probably some people know about the review. Some people in the grade know watch my channel.
Oh, that's good. I guess.
At least
now that you're-
At least we're not roasting them like we did with Dylan.
Well, fuck Dylan.
I don't even know Dylan.
Oh god,
But,
Dylan. Fucking Dylan. Like no, I don't want to talk about fucking political cartoons.
I mean, political cartoons are still cartoons. You can't discriminate.
Right. Well,
But literally the only political cartoon I know is Little Bush.
I know a lot. I know Doonesbury. No, but I also know Mallard. What was it named? Mallard. Mallard Fillmore. That's the one with the duck. Mallard Fillmore.
oh, I thought you meant like Fillmore, like the Disney show.
Yeah, sort of. But like he was named after the president, but except he's a mallard because he's a duck.
He's
You
a
get it?
duck, yeah.
He's a Republican
assume
duck.
Hey, are you talking about Macy Gray?
No.
Yeah,
SpongeBob.
SpongeBob, yeah, SpongeBob.
Anyway, yeah, we
You
can
guys
talk
think
about
it's gonna be
political
better in
cartoons
the
later.
10th
But
season?
Probably. I've heard
I don't know.
Andrew, you told me that some of the episodes right now are good.
Yeah,
I
I
haven't
went
watched
back
them.
and watched them. It's not that they're hilarious. They're just like not awful.
It's
I
just
giggled
that-
at it a couple times. It's just not super hilarious. Like Band Geeks are a different one.
here's the thing about the SpongeBob now.
I fucking
Now
love
that
Band
The humor's very different now. It's very random.
the thing about the humor or just the character of SpongeBob himself, he's more of a naive adult rather than a child, you know?
Right.
Like he acts more rationally. I guess you could say he doesn't like cry every time something happens.
Yeah, the only episodes I saw was the first one when he was lost, and one of them where Squidward got invited to a party and he could have a +1, but it's not needed. But he's he to seem cool, he wants a +1, and the only one who can go with him is SpongeBob.
Right.
But he doesn't want to go with SpongeBob, and SpongeBob like is already wearing a suit. He's like, no, you're not going.
Oh
Pretty
man.
good.
I don't know. I think maybe it's gotten better because I haven't. The last episode I haven't seen. The last episode I saw was It came from Bikini Bottom. I guess it was okay. It was nothing special.
Is it that goo one where like it came from?
Yeah,
like,
the Goo Lagoon. It came.
That was a little bit ago.
That turned into a weird episode, I have to say the least. It was just like it really didn't like Plankton got into it somehow and like started like doing stuff, and it was just kind of weird.
Like the one with
That was
the
the last thing
environmental message or whatever.
What is
That
this,
was-
Birdemic?
That was supposed to be the last episode. The one where they had to or stand up for Bikini Bottom. That was going to be the last one.
Also,
Yeah.
it wasn't
That was
also
planned to
the
be the
one
last
where,
one, but of course they
wait,
didn't
wait,
want
is
to
that
end
the
it
one where
again.
Plankton tries to like Bodo's like Bikini
Yeah.
Bottom to put like a new highway?
Uh-huh. That was
Oh,
going to be
yeah.
the last one, but of course Nickelodeon decided it wasn't going to be the last one.
No,
It's like, no,
mostly because
Fairly Odd
SpongeBob.
Parents is already dying. Fairly Odd Parents is already dying. We need the show that we can still attract.
I'm surprised that Fairly Odd Parents went as far as it did. I thought
It has more episodes than SpongeBob.
I thought it would end at around Poof. You know, that's when I stopped watching it. But like,
It wasn't that bad. It's not. Well, as a character, it's bad, but as just a plot point, it wasn't that bad.
the movie, like the
It was
movie,
harmless.
the TV movie was kind of hyped in a sense where it was just like, oh boy, we're going.
The only
It
reason
almost
people
seemed
cared about it was because Drake Bell was in it.
like, no, not the movie, not that movie.
Are you talking about the
live-action one.
Channel Chasers?
Okay, not that movie either. The one where Poof comes back. You know, it was like an hour. It was like a two-part. Right. It was a two-part, like 30-minute episode thing or whatever. But
He's like, will Cosmo have this baby? He's like how do you get a male fairy to impreg?
Well, fairies don't have genders; they just have gender pronouns. Kind of like gems.
Gender pronouns.
Gender pronouns, yeah, just like gems.
What is this? A cartoon podcast? What is this? A cartoon podcast or
this is a
an
cartoon
English
podcast?
We're learning the people. How many viewers do we have? Fucking
one now.
Our 3 fucking viewers.
Oh, we got 2 more. That's good.
Yeah. Thank you,
we're talking about SpongeBob, and I'll play the recorder. I'll play the SpongeBob song on the recorder.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Just do that part. Okay, cool.
But
last show on here is Rocket Power.
Oh, extreme.
No. I used to watch. Okay, the one memory that I really have about Rocket Power is that one time I got lost at an IKEA, and I stumbled into the kids section where they gave us actually the guys were like, hey, are you lost? It's like, yeah, I'm lost. I don't even know where my parents are. It's like, okay, I'll stick you in this room and I'll like I'll stick you in
Rocket Power.
I'll stick you in a dark room. It was a dark room.
Are you talking about the kids section like they have?
Yeah, the kids section. Yeah. So I was stuck in a dark room, and there was a TV, and the only thing that it played was Rocket Power.
All I remember of Rocket Power is
I
I was in an arcade once, and there was like a racing game about it.
Huh.
Oh wait, was that at Chuck E. Cheese?
Dude, I don't know. Was that?
Because I remember there was like a Nicktoons. I remember there was a Nicktoons racing like a Chuck E. Cheese at our Chuck E. Cheese, like in
was Nicktoons Racing.
Nicktoons Racing.
Because I remember
those
who the Rocket Power characters were when I saw it. I'm like, what's that? So I didn't play.
I remember when I was really young and I saw Hey Arnold and I was like, what's this? And so now I'm like, now I cringe at myself for saying that.
Yeah. You're a little shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we didn't talk about as many Klasky Supo things that maybe
Well,
were
you wanted to talk
necessary.
about preschool days?
Yes.
Yeah, my favorite part of the Rugrats.
Man, what a
ever.
classic.
We talked about all growing up in Rugrats, so might as well go to preschool days.
I never watched preschool.
I have
days,
seen
so
one episode. It was the most horrendous piece of fuck I've ever watched.
There only is like one episode.
There was like 6.
There were 6.
I thought that was
4
one.
were aired. I know about it, but I just don't know. I just haven't seen it.
Right, I
Like,
know.
why are the eyes so huge? It look like bugs.
Because they're babies.
No, like fucking Angelica and Susie are in preschool now. Like they're not babies anymore.
Yeah, they're not babies anymore. They're in preschool. They're obviously full-blooded adults.
They just got out of pull-ups.
Oh, so now they're shitting their pants without diapers.
Yeah. Fucking pieces, Rugrats.
What? Okay.
Fuck you, Klasky Supo, you piece of fuck.
Fuck Klasky Supo, fuck 90s kids.
Fuck you,
okay.
Ginger.
Hey,
This
what
podcast is over.
hey guys, it's me, Joe Phoenix. Man, I love Peridot. 90s are the worst.
Oh my god.
Oh,
Why are we
he
meeting
upset by that.
him? We are meeting
Pizza Joe was
we are
upset
meeting
by that
him.
allegation and he left.
Hey
But-
guys, it's me, Joel Phoenix.
It's time to close the podcast. It looks like
Okay.
it's 4:20. I
now
have to blaze.
close this midnight society meeting. I just threw stuff into the fire.
We call this Midnight Society session closed.
Yeah, that was a spooky story we just all told.
Rip.
Hashtag rip in peace. Hashtag get dugged. Well, there's two of them.
Oh my god, there are two Pizza Joes.
Two Pizza Joes again.
This is some Inception shit right here.
Hashtag
Oh, sorry.
get
I guess like my laptop crashed or something.
dugged.
Oh, weird.
So
We're ending.
Have anything to say?
So my name is Bruce. I'm a ghost for Spooktober, and
Yeah, he died. He died at Niagara Falls. We kicked him off.
we kicked you
Hashtag
guys.
get dugged.
Hashtag get dug. Who are you
Get
people?
dugged.
I don't know. I played the
I'm
recorder sometimes.
Andrew, and I've taken the physical challenge.
Oh, right, because we referenced something
Right,
like a
I said
long
that at
ass
the
time
beginning,
ago.
and I said find out on this episode, and we did not find out.
No, we didn't. We
Never
never find out
Fucking Yoshi,
anything.
get the fucking me.
We never find out anything on this.
Bruce is
so-
off doing something else.
Right.
I'm playing with
Bruce
my
was
Yoshi.
playing Mario. He was playing with Mario makers and his meme shirts.
And
so
Pizza Joe was here occasionally.
yeah, Pizza Joe popped on and off. Austin Trench died in
Yeah,
the middle.
Austin
He
was
couldn't
here.
stand
God
it.
damn it, Poochie.
And
Who are you?
me. I don't know.
Oh, well, okay.
I am suffering from some sort of identity disorder. I'm actually joking. I shouldn't joke about that shit. But I'm.
And my
Reginald
name is
Runhouse
Pro
Kick
Jared.
the
I
Fifth.
was on Game Shakers. I regret everything.
You're not. You lie.
I'm Reginald Roundhouse Kick the Fifth. I make very unfunny, off-colored remarks sometimes.
That's fine.
Yeah.
My name is Bruce. I usually laugh at everything when Reginald says something.
Okay,
Shout out to
Yeah.
Artsy Music. I love their
No,
channel.
fuck you, Nickelodeon.
Oh, well, it's ruined. I thought you were gonna go this whole podcast without saying the N-word, and you just did it at the end. We got so close that time. Now Tito's never coming back. Okay, well. Goodbye.
Goodbye, y'all.